Now to the cackling witch herself, Joy Behar from The View, whose jealousy is something to behold. Here is her assessment of Trump's new White House press secretary, Karoline Leavitt.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though, it's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous administration.
The empowering feminist, Joy herself, everyone. And this is why, of course, she's on The View and not working for the most powerful man in the world, because Karoline would wipe the floor with you bitter banshees any day.
Joy Behar may have your jobs because of wokeness, but do not smear a competent professional woman like Karoline Leavitt with your nonsense, and don't lie about this being her first job. We know what you're doing there. And I mentioned Joy Behar. Here is Joy objectifying the White House press secretary, saying she only has the job because she's hot.
She's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though, it's not her first job. What matters to this president and this administration is how well you can do your job, and the American people agree with that sentiment. So it's about competence, skill, and merit. And so the president is focused on ensuring that the most competent individuals, the best and the brightest in this country.
After years of being one of the most well-known co-hosts on The View, Federica's abrupt departure has rocked the talk show industry, leaving both fans and critics searching for explanations. Amidst the media flurry, a surprising revelation has emerged in the forefront Karoline Leavitt litigation, which many believe may be connected to Behar's sudden resignation, especially considering her influence on the Shamit. Choice to depart for people who are unfamiliar. Karoline Leavitt, a former Republican press secretary and outspoken political analyst, became involved with The Viewpoint after being asked as a guest on the show and engaging in heated debates regarding a number of divisive political topics. Behar was unafraid to express her liberal viewpoint during the contentious conversation, whereas Leavitt remained steadfast in her conservative beliefs. The clash was a microcosm of the show's long-standing practice of presenting incisive political debates. But behind the scenes, Leavitt's relationship with the audience had soured long before that appearance. The issue allegedly started when Leavitt's legal team sued the show and its parent network, Network ABC, alleging that the show engaged in discriminatory practices by treating certain political figures unfairly, were frequently silenced or misrepresented in particular. Her career and those with similar political views were harmed by the legal action, which claimed a prejudiced and politically motivated motive. However, Leavitt's assertion that Behar, who is well known for her vocal liberal views, was at the core of this bias was what caused the most outrage. Behar was accused by Leavitt's team of using her influence to sabotage conservative opinions and foster a hostile atmosphere. Although Behar's direct involvement in the lawsuit was never stated explicitly, the timing of the legal action raised suspicions as the lawsuit started to garner media attention. The lawsuit claimed that Behar's behavior went beyond just her vocal opinions and that it had contributed to an overall culture of bias that affected how conservative commentators were treated on the set. Although Behar had not directly linked the lawsuit to her departure, some started to wonder if it had anything to do with Behar's abrupt decision to leave the show. Insiders close to the show said that the tension behind the scenes had become intolerable and that her departure came at a particularly vulnerable time for the show, as several high-profile political cases, including the Leavitt lawsuit, were making headlines. Been with the show since its inception in 1997 and had long been regarded as the face of its liberal viewpoint. Her quick wit, sharp comebacks, and unwavering support of liberal causes made her a crucial contributor to the show's success. However, as American politics changed and the show sought to balance a wider range of political viewpoints, tensions between the co-hosts reportedly increased due to Behar's strong opinions on current affairs. The case wasn't just a minor ripple in the entertainment industry, it had wider repercussions. If Leavitt's claims were accurate, it might have indicated that the whole basis of the viewpoint was being questioned, especially in the area of politics, which had become a topic of controversy both on and off screen. The program had taken pleasure in giving many points of view a forum, but as criticism of the media's coverage of political speech grew, the lawsuit. As the legal battle between Leavitt and the show developed, more information became available. Behar's dominance over the show's political discussions as one of its longest-running hosts became a liability. It was suggested that something much more sinister was at work. Could the show have been unintentionally stifling certain voices? Leavitt's legal team presented evidence that demonstrated a pattern of conservative guests being interrupted mid-sentence or being subjected to serious concerns about the show's editorial practices, especially with its claim of presenting unfiltered opinions, as the network and Behar have yet to issue official statements directly linking the harsh, sometimes condescending questioning to their attempts to voice opinions that differ from Behar's. In some cases, they even claimed that guests were edited out of the broadcast entirely after being criticized by Behar and other co-hosts. Lawsuit to get her to leave. Many believe that her departure was unexpected, especially given how crucial she had been to the View of success. She was known for her scathing and occasionally abrasive remarks, and she had made multiple public remarks about the pressures of being in the spotlight for so long. In previous interviews, she had even hinted at her possible retirement. Was it her personal decision to step down, or was it the mounting pressure from legal concerns and the show's growing antagonistic atmosphere, which forced her to depart? Behar's exit scandal generated heated discussion among both fans and analysts. Behar had just chosen it was time to leave the spotlight, according to others, who thought the case and its ramifications had little to do with her departure. Others, however, contend that the pressure and public attention brought on by the following Behar's departure, the audience must perform a delicate balancing act. The show, which has been the focus of multiple scandals over the years, now faces a unique challenge. The lawsuit and internal conflict between the co-hosts forced Behar to make the decision much sooner than expected. Can it continue to be known for its daring political commentary without offending important audiences? Will Behar's exit pave the way for a more varied range of viewpoints to be represented on the panel, or will it alienate people who came just to hear her points of view? There is little doubt that Joy Behar's resignation and the ensuing legal drama have changed the discourse around the program in ways that no one could have anticipated. Regardless of whether the lawsuit was the direct cause of Behar's departure, it has also surely had a lasting impact on the show's legacy. Her departure's drama merely heightens the intricate and dynamic. Given the current state of tension in the daytime television landscape, it is unclear how opinions will change over the next several months and if Behar's exit marks the start of a new era for the program or the end of one that formerly characterized political talk shows for millions of viewers.